It was really our urban paradise.
Montreal's public consultation office released a report recommending that the city goes back to the drawing board to completely reevaluate the massive expansion of the Ray-Mont Logistiques container yard in Hochelaga, which has faced backlash among locals. Anais Houde, spokesperson for Mobilisation 6600, the group spearheading opposition to the project, says many residents don't want an expansion here.
Here in Hochelaga, we have 6 years less of longevity of the medium of the city. And it's not about we don't take care of ourselves, it's about the environment. And why is that? That's the port, that's the industry, that's the highway, that's the pollution.
For 10 years, Houde has been pushing back in lockstep with Ray-Mont Logistiques' advances on what she considers a reclaimed wasteland for the community. It was a sprawling space when she first moved to the neighborhood more than a decade ago, but has since been reduced to a strip of land. In 2024, the city managed to save an area called the Steinberg Woods. Apartment buildings are located about 100 meters from the site. Ray-Mont Logistiques arranges transportation of freight and cargo around the world. In 2017, the City of Montreal shot down a construction permit request, but in 2018, Quebec's Superior Court sided with Ray-Mont and found that the company was allowed to build on the site, later upheld by the Court of Appeal. Ray-Mont then sued the city for $343 million in damages. They settled for $17 million, and part of that settlement was agreeing to an independent public consultation. On one hand, it would be really unfortunate to reject the agreement between Ray-Mont and the city. We'd essentially be saying the citizens of Montreal should pay the $250 million in damages. To accept the agreement, that wouldn't respect what local citizens expressed. The middle ground is to say, let's go back to the drawing board. The OCPM also recommended that the Bureau d'Audience Publique sur l'Environnement be tasked with assessing the environmental impacts. Ray-Mont President Charles Ray-Mont said in a statement that Ray-Mont Logistiques is committed to analyzing the report seriously and proposing concrete measures to respond to the recommendations raised. In a statement to City News, Borough Mayor of Mercier-Hochelaga-Maisonneuve, Pierre Lessard-Blais, said, "Our goal is to sit down quickly with the company and the various partners identified in the recommendations to respond to the benefit of the neighboring population. Our aim is to close this chapter for the lasting peace of the people of Mercier-Hochelaga-Maisonneuve." The company's project includes adding buildings, outdoor storage, and a grain elevator.
There was a deindustrialization and an abandonment of the people here. And then the nature was back here, and it was great for the first time in forever. And then they want to destroy it.
In Montreal, Erin Seize, City News.